Hello, welcome back to Purple Ladybug 1111. My name is Riva. If you are new here, of course you are new here, but thank you for visiting me. I'm coming here to bring some spiritual messages as well as some love messages, and this is a collective reading, okay? So let's see what comes out, all right? All right, first card out is 20s. All right, so some of y'all may be in y'all's 20s. Maybe something significant happened in your 20s. It says October, January, August, July. So one of those months can be significant. Maybe somebody's turning 20 in July and August, October, January, right? Or maybe this reading is just significant about 20s, you know? Something happened in your 20s. All right, Holy Spirit, my message. All right, second card out is 711. All right, so maybe you guys have been seeing that number. Excuse me. The second card out was 711. Third card is coming out as I lied. I still care. And then the next card is coming out is be quiet. These are your blessings. So again, something can be significant about your 20s or something happened in your 20s. 711 can be significant. You guys could be seeing 711. All right. But also, looks like Spirit is saying be quiet about these blessings coming in. Somebody got some blessings coming in. But I'm also feeling another energy here, right? So Spirit is talking to you. And also love is trying to come out. All right. It says new connections. All right. Next card is karmic lover. All right. He or she is an op. All right. So again, this lover is coming out. Yeah, this individual that's saying I lied, I still care. Looks like this was a karmic connection. Also look like you may have some new connections coming in, or maybe it's just talking about this karmic connection, right? Looks like maybe you guys are into it. Maybe y'all not talking. Maybe y'all not speaking. Looks like no contact because it says he or she is an op. So I ain't talking to my op, okay? So I know y'all ain't talking to y'all's op. So maybe you view this person in this connection that y'all had together as an op now. Maybe something happened to where, you know, it's just irreconcilable. You know what I'm saying? All right, Spirit, give me a message. Go into prayer. All right. So maybe you prayed about this. Maybe you are praying about this. Maybe this is a soulmate that you are trying to get away from. Maybe y'all are still in dealings, right? And maybe, you know, maybe this is a new, fresh breakup. Fresh disconnection, right? But whatever it is, either you need to pray about it, right? Or you've already prayed about it, right? All right, Spirit, message. Somebody need to check that 711 out, angel number. I got some jumpers. It's too many though. I'm not gonna take them. All right. The lovers. So it's still talking about this connection. Maybe you felt like that this was your soulmate in this connection, right? But turned out that it was actually a karmic lover, right? And maybe y'all in separation. You've been praying about this situation. You don't know which way to go in regards to this situation. Looks like you're so mad at this individual. This person's so mad at you to where y'all feel like y'all ops, you know? but you got some blessings coming in, right? So maybe it was necessary for you to separate from this person if you guys are not together, or if this is like, you know, relationship on the verge. Like at one point you thought that this was your soulmate. Now it turns out this person may be a karmic lover, could possibly be your op. Maybe they deceived you. Maybe they did something that you feel just like, nah, I ain't taking that. That's the it all be all. Like that was the nail in the coffin, right? All right, Spirit. It's too many. Oh, still too many. Okay, this card wants to come out. All right, good news coming in. So somebody got some good news coming in, right? In spite of this situation you going through, maybe you've been so stressed out. Maybe you are in your early 20s. Okay, something about your 20s. Maybe you've been with this person since your 20s, right? Yeah, maybe you've been with this person since your 20s. And, you know, it turns out that this is not what you thought it was going to be, right? And you've been praying for a long time. Like, you've been asking God, like, Lord, what is, but Spirit is here to tell you that some good news is coming in. So in spite of what you're going through over here, you know, some good news is coming in. And then it's also saying, be quiet. These are your blessings. So whatever is coming in is something you've been asking for, something you've been, you know, really asking God for. Okay. And it's coming in for you. It's right here on the board. Spirit, give me a message. Ooh. Jumpers. Bottom of the deck, good year. Looks like some of my cards are turned around. Let's see what it says. Trust yourself. Trust yourself. And at the bottom of that is, I love your strength. So it's funny because this individual is talking to you, right? This individual is talking to you through this read, but also Spirit is talking to you through this read. So again, maybe you've been in this relationship. It looks like this is for somebody who's been in this relationship about 20 years. Maybe one of these months, October, January, August, July, are one of the months that you guys either got engaged or got together, or, you know, came in union, right? And maybe this person has been acting like they don't care, like they don't care about nothing, like they're karmic, they're acting karmic. So maybe they've been cheating or something like that. Maybe something is going on to where this relationship is coming to a point of being irreconcilable. Like something's going on because you over here praying, you like, Lord, like, get me up out of this. Like, wow, this is the message this morning. Somebody got to hear this. But at the same time, this individual love your strength, but so does Spirit. Spirit says, I love your strength. I love your strength to come in prayer about your marriage. I love your strength to come in prayer about this long-term commitment, this long-term relationship. I love how you come to me and ask me. So it looks like you guys may be one that don't even put people in y'all's business. So people may not even know that y'all even going through this because y'all been together so long. Oh, wow. It says trust yourself, right? Trust yourself. This good news is coming in, but keep these blessings to yourself. Trust what you've been praying for is coming into fruition, right? But even this lover is saying, I love your strength. This individual loves the fact that you have hung in there with them 20 plus years, right? If that's the case. It says follow your heart. All right. All right. So I don't know. For some of y'all may want to call the quits. Maybe this is irreconcilable. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this has turned out to be a karmic connection because y'all been together so long. 777. You've been seeing that as a synchronicity. Maybe you've been seeing 1111. Maybe you've been seeing 777s. You know, but that is your sign that, you know, if this has come to a point where you guys cannot come back together, because you've been going into prayer, God is sending the blessings in, your strength is showing that you have endured more than enough, or you are continuously enduring, you know. But at one point you felt like that this this was a new connection came into your life. Y'all was lovers. Y'all was in love, you know. The Spirit is saying follow your heart in this. Follow your heart. Your heart is the only thing that can guide you. Because if y'all have been married that long, I can't even be honest with you. I can't give you no advice as to what to do with your husband, your wife. I'm not even knowing that y'all married, but in 20 years, y'all been messing with each other on and off, even if it's on and off 20 years, even if y'all not married, even if, you know, like, that's a long time to be dealing with somebody, you know? But at the same time, people change, time change, you know? Wow, Spirit. What else do you want to collect this morning? Maybe this person that made you, I just seen brokey. Oh my God. I hope that that's not the case. For real. Uh-oh. Gotta jump. So Red Bulls, the pink Red Bull, pink margarita, pink panties, some type of drink is significant. So I'm getting somebody that told this individual off while you was drinking one of these drinks. Maybe you came clean and said, look, let's see. Grow up, never grew up. Twin flame journey. And right underneath that is sex is on my mind. So, okay, all right. I'm also getting that, you know, maybe this sex is on my mind. Maybe this karmic always got sex on their mind. You know what I'm saying? Maybe this is why this connection is irreconcilable, because maybe this individual, like I stated earlier, was cheating, right? Because you're viewing this individual as an op. Like this individual literally betrayed you in some type of way. Yeah. Yeah, because see, lovers, twin flame journey, like at some point within this 20 years, y'all was in love. But now it's coming to an end. For some of y'all, it's coming to an end, man. For some of y'all, it is really irreconcilable. Like, and it looks like this person never grew up. So in 20 years, this individual is still stuck in 20 years ago. Like, still same mind frame. Oh, wow. Wow, Spirit, you talking to somebody this morning? In 20 years, this individual did not grow up and you grew up. Yeah, you grew up. You had no choice because you've been over here praying. You had no choice but to grow up. You've been over here praying. So maybe an Aquarius is significant. Maybe you are an Aquarius, or there's Aquarius in somebody's chart, or maybe this individual is an Aquarius. I can't stop thinking about I can't stop thinking about being with you, right? Okay, so maybe this person trying to hang on. Maybe this person is still like, no, baby, no. It's me. We're 20 years, you know, we've been in this. I love your thickness. That was stuck to the bottom of I can't stop thinking about you. But that's what I'm getting. This person is over here like, nah, baby, it's 20 years. You gonna get this all the way for 20 years. Like, But at the same time, this motherfucker been doing all kind of shit. Cheating, lying, cheating, sex on my mind. He like thickness. He probably been motherfucker. Oh, and I said he, so this might be, you know, a male that I'm talking about. But that's what he like. He like thickness. Maybe you think he like thickness. You know, he chasing thickness. Everywhere he go, chasing thickness. Chasing booty. He never grew up. Yes, 20 years. Yeah, y'all got history, you know. So what at this point? Because time is changing. You can't wait on nobody. What's that song I'm getting? K. Michelle can't raise a man. He's already grown. What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? 20 years, dude. I've given you 20 years of my life. Y'all, I can't even think about, man. I done gave somebody 10 years. Let alone 20? Oh, no. Oh, no. 20 years. 20 years. 20 years, dude. 20 years, miss. And even if this is flipped, this is a female. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like you dealing with a grown child right here. Because this motherfucker never grew up. Can we talk? Told you. Told you this motherfucker begging. Baby, now 20 years. Let's talk about this. We got so much invested. We've been tall and handsome, so this might be a tall. He might be fine. He might be, shoot, that 20 years, maybe he done got finer. Maybe mentally he didn't grow up, but he, he kept up with them push-ups. He kept up with the push-ups. Uh-oh. You can rest now. Yeah. Because see, time waits on no man. Time waits on no man. You over here growing up. You over here, you praying, you elevating. 7-Eleven might have something significant to do with elevating. You know what I'm saying? Starting something new. Like, you got good news coming in. Maybe you done got a promotion. Maybe you started a new job. Maybe something, you got approved for a loan. Something you've been praying for over here. Why? This individual, looks like this individual stuck in some type of sexual energy. 20 years ago, yeah, it was about sex. That was the era of sex. Summertime. That was the era of sex. Yeah, 20 years ago, that was when all them sexes on my mind. That's the song that came to mind. Sex is on my mind. Okay, the Empress, all 4 queens. Yeah, you the Empress. Yeah, you the Empress. You done grew up. You done elevated your thought, your thinking, your way of being. Yeah, y'all done grew apart. Yeah, you done grew up while you was over here growing up. This motherfucker was not growing. This motherfucker still living 20 years ago. This motherfucker still living like that. I don't know how old they was for 20 years ago, but at the same time, shit, obviously, it was, excuse me. Obviously, it was old enough for them to know right from wrong, right? Because you've been with this person that long. Maybe these some high school sweethearts. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Old fling. Now you looking at this motherfucker like, nigga, you just gonna be an old fling. A memory. Yeah, 20 years. But some of y'all like, motherfucker, you just finna be a memory around this bitch. Shit. Nobody got time to keep playing. 20 years, yeah, that's more than enough time to get your shit together. That's more than enough time to stop cheating. That's more than enough time to realize who I am, what I've been doing. You know what I'm saying? How you been standing tall in this relationship. Because if you've been in this relationship 20 years, y'all been knowing each other for 20 years, that's more than enough time. Color purple, color blue be significant. It's going to be a good year. Good year keep coming out. Yeah, so I'm getting with good year. This is the year that you are choosing to end this shit. This is the year that you're choosing to end this. And God is saying, Spirit is saying, yes, trust yourself. Trust what you've been praying for to get out of this situation. You know what I'm saying? Trust yourself. Because it's coming in. What you've been asking me for is coming in. It's coming in. We're not playing with this person no more. Look, only look behind you to compare where you come from. Yeah. 20 years? I'm giving for some of y'all, this motherfucker been locked up for 20 years. Oh, wow. Ooh. Ooh, y'all, I didn't ever believe in that. Holding no individual down. Because, see, I don't live that type of lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? So, but however that resonated, I don't know. It just came to me. But 20 years, This person's still playing around. Still playing around. Yeah. But Spirit is over here telling you, hey, everything that you asking for is coming in. You've endured enough. You can disconnect. If you're looking for a confirmation, if you need to disconnect permanently, because maybe y'all do have investments. Maybe this is a marriage. Maybe you're going to have to go to court. Maybe y'all do got children. Maybe y'all got houses. Maybe y'all got properties, buildings, businesses together. Maybe it's going to take more than just irreconcilable differences. Maybe y'all got to go to court for some months, some years. I don't know, but whatever it is, Spirit is saying, yeah, I got you. I got you over here. So whatever you decide to do, I got you over here. It's good news coming in. Trust yourself. Trust that what you're praying for is coming in. You just first got to make the step, right? I love you. I know he do. I know they do. Yeah. I know they do. 20 years, I love you too, boo. I love you too. Sagittarius. Wow. 20 years. 20 years. You still ain't got your shit together. Keep long hair, keep coming out. Maybe this person got dreads. Maybe you got long hair. Maybe you got dreads. Yeah, I love you. I know. Yeah. 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 It says God chose you for this assignment. Stay focused. Right? So, and Sagittarius came out again. I said I wasn't going to pull it unless it came out again. But I did tell y'all I seen it. So, Sagittarius may be in your chart or their chart. But God chose you for this assignment. So this 20 years is not in vain. Maybe when you do, if this is a marriage where y'all got, things going on, some type of, legal situation going on, y'all going through a divorce right now or something like that, it's turning out in your favor. Yeah, it's turning out in your favor. God chose you for this. You was on an assignment. Yes, it took 20 years. Yes, it was hard. Yes, but y'all had some good times too. But it has come to a point where you done grew up. You have become the empress, and this motherfucker has not grown up. So it's time for you to make a decision for yourself. 20 years? Again, whether this is a marriage or whether this is just a dealing on and off with somebody for 20 years, the point of the matter is they have not grown up. They did not mature while you was over here growing up and praying and hustling and taking care of the household and holding stuff down. And, this person was still out here trying to do whatever they wanted to do. Sex is on their mind. Come on, man. 20 years, you too old. After a while, it's going to stop working. But you was on a divine assignment, You was on a divine assignment. Yep. God chose you for this. So after you wrap this up, this is going to cause this. That's what I'm getting. This is going to cause this individual to elevate. I keep saying that 7-11 has something to do with elevation. And I haven't even looked it up. But because it's down here and how the messages is coming out, when you close this karmic chapter, and that's usually how it works, when you end something that's not working, right? That's not working. You have gave this more than enough time. 20 years. You have given this more than enough time. This person has not grew up. This is more like this is more like an adult child. You still chasing booty? You still chasing? Oh, she got big old booty. Like, really? You haven't grown past that? You don't have no more value of your life besides that? When I got all of this going on over here, I feel you, collect. Whoever this message is for, I feel you. I feel you. I feel you. My mom used to tell me, you got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. And even at that point, you got to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Because if you don't get to that point, then you're going to continue to go into a cycle. But you elevating over here. But you know what? This separation is going to cause this individual to elevate. They don't have no other choice. Because, see, you have grown into the empress. So all of these prayers, whether, it turned out in your favor with this individual or not, this individual has to become a better person for somebody else. If it's not with you. Summertime keep popping out. So maybe y'all going through this now. Maybe some of y'all going through this court situation, this divorce, this breakup, this separation, 777. I did say that earlier. Maybe y'all been seeing 777. Maybe y'all been seeing new levels, new devils. So what that tells me is, that you finna come out on top. So if y'all do got businesses, if y'all have businesses, y'all have homes, y'all have built an empire in these 20 years, what I'm getting is you coming out on top. With this new levels, new devils, you coming out on top. Yeah. You coming out on top. Don't even worry. Because, see, you got to bring the... Spirit is saying you are going to be the one to bring the tower down in this situation. Yeah. Wow. I didn't know I was going to get this message this morning. This is for somebody who has been with somebody. Either y'all have been married or y'all have been on and off for 20 years. Or this is significant about something happening in your 20s. Spirit saying change your routine. Call me. So, trust issues. Yeah, dealing with all this stuff. I know you do got trust issues. I know you do. And I know this person ain't talking about they got no trust issues when they the one that don't even need the trust. Like, this individual trip. Baby. Libra. A Libra could be significant as well, too. Aquarius, Sagittarius, Libra. So, air sign strong in here. Yeah. Air sign strong in here. But if you was looking for this confirmation, and this is your message today, please like, comment, let me know, okay? Because this is a crazy message, but you come out on top. You've grown, you've matured, you've grown past this. This is stuff y'all used to do in y'all 20s, 20 years ago. Like, subscribe, thumbs your girl up, all right? But yeah, whoever this is for, you coming out on top. You coming out on top. All right? This is why I'm going to go ahead and end the message. Because it's pretty much repeating itself. Like, the spirit is telling you, change your routine. Your routine is about to change. Yeah. You've been doing this 20 years. You finna start doing something different. Yeah. You've been doing the same thing since your 20s. Y'all been going around this same circle for 20 years. Stay focused. Keep your eye on the prize. Because it's coming out in your favor. All right? Thank y'all for tuning in to Purple Ladybug 1111. I'll catch y'all next time.